Eh? Annyeonghaseyo! I am making this video. It's 8:46. Anyway, tuturuan ko lang kayong mag-graph ng quadratic function and how to transform from general to standard and standard to general. So, 2 lessons to essentially kasi some of you were supposed to take this lesson today, pero tapos some of you naman yung sa graphing pa lang. Pero, might as well na ilagay na natin to dito kasi nga dito naman na we're already here. Might as well make you learn something while you're not doing anything at home. Not doing anything. Friday pa rin ang submission ng performance task. Please don't forget. Okay. So, paano ba tayo mag-graph ng quadratic function? Meron tayo, halimbawa, ng I want to use purple because purple, yes, okay. So, for example, we have, what is this? Y equals x squared minus 3x minus 4. So this is our quadratic function. The first thing that you need to do is to find the roots. So step number 1 tayo is to find the roots. Ano ba ang roots ng equation na ito? So you just make it equal to 0. X squared minus 3x minus 4 equals 0. Tapos, if we're going to factor this out, it's going to be x minus 4. And then using dpt, values of x for our table of values. So, usually, pag tayo ay nag-graph, di ba, ginagawa lang natin parang ilang values lang ang kailangan natin. Nung gumagawa kayo ng line, you just needed 2 points for the line. But here, in quadratic functions, you need several, at least 5 to 6 points para mabuo yung parabola natin. So, let's have, this is your x value, this is your y value. Tapos, ano yung ibang color natin? Ilalagay natin yung negative 1 over here. And then, we're going to put values of x that lead up to positive 4. So, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maglalagay na tayo ng isa pa. Just for good picture. So, these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, 7 points and sobra pa. But, mas okay na sobra kaysa sa kulang. And then, after that, we will proceed to solving for your values of y. Now, yung negative 1 at saka positive 4, hindi na natin siya kailangang i-solve kasi alam natin na ang y value niyan ay 0. So, ang problema na lang po natin yung mga nandito sa gitna. Kailangan na lang natin silang i-solve isa-isa. So, magsa-substitute po tayo mga anak ha. So, if x is negative 2, ang mangyayari sa atin ay y equals negative 2 squared minus 3 times negative 2 minus 4. So, this is going to be 4. This is going to be plus 6. Bakit siya naging plus? Kasi po, negative times negative. Then, minus 4. They will just become 0. Therefore, your y is 6. And then, puro ganun lang ang gagawin natin mga anak. Magsa-substitute lang tayo. Y is equal to 0 squared minus 3. Hindi siya actually mahirap. Matrabaho lang talaga siya. Negative 4. So, negative 4 yan. And then, for the rest of the kayo na bahalang mag-solve kasi gusto ko na mag-proceed dun sa graphing part. Kukumpletuhin ko na lang tong table na to. So, 1 minus 3 minus 4, that is negative negative 6. Tapos, pag 2 naman, we have 2, 4 minus 6 minus 4, negative 6, and then 3, 9 minus 9 minus 4, negative 4. Okay. So, if there is one thing that I want you guys to notice, it is that there are values of x na iisa lang yung value nila ng y. So, what are those? Meron tayo itong dalawa na to, and then these, and then these. So, these are actually legit characteristics of a parabola kasi mirror images sila of each other. Now, let's try to plot these points using my graph over here. So, meron tayong negative 2, positive 6. That's over here. And then we have negative 1, 0. And then we have 0, negative 4. And then we have 1, negative 6. We have 2, negative 6. 3. As you can see, they are mirror images of each other. Okay? Tapos, ang itsura po ng graph natin, mga anak, ay... Wait lang, ninipisan ko lang ng konti yung line. Just a little bit. And then we're just going to connect all of these lines. So, connect the dots lang tayo, mga anak. And then, this is now the shape of your graph. So, it should look like sort of V or U. This is what you call a parabola. Tapos, of course, please label your graph correctly. So, yan yan. That's how you graph. Okay? If you notice, wala tayong visible na middle or yung tinatawag natin na vertex. That is because of that. If your middle term is an odd number, you are sure that your parabola, or you will not be able to get the vertex of your parabola because it's a fraction. Kung gusto nyo naman hanapin, okay lang, pero most likely it's a fraction. So, another example. Let's try something naman na, syempre, hindi odd. So, let's have an even-numbered one. Y is equal to x squared plus 4x minus 12. Yes. So, again, first step is find the roots. X squared plus 4x minus 12 equals 0. This will give us x plus 6 and x minus 2 equals 0. Therefore, our roots are negative 6 and positive 2. So again, sabi ko nga, ang gagawin po natin ay we will create a table of values excuse me, that contain all of the values that we have. Magsisimula tayo dun sa sa smaller root, which is negative 6. And then we're just going to continue up until our second root, which is positive 2. Wait. So in this case, medyo madami siya. Because yes. These two, alam nyo na kung anong values niyan. 0 sila sa y. 0. Tapos, wait lang, double check ko lang. Tama naman, diba? 6 times 2 is 12. Tapos 6 minus 2 is 4. Yes, okay. Double check, confirmed. And then, we're going to solve for the rest. So, mangyayari dyan, magsasubstitute lang tayo na magsasubstitute. I'm gonna start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ayan, 7. So, tingnan nyo yung mangyayari dito sa negative 2. If x is negative 2, ang mangyayari ay y equals negative 2 squared negative 8 minus 12. Ang vertex natin ay wala sa graph natin. Ha 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 ha. Great. Kasi this is negative 4 minus 12. So negative 16. So the vertex would be at negative 16. I will put that over here. Tapos, ang mangyayari na dito, if you actually have your vertex, ang mangyayari is you don't need to solve one side. All you have to do is solve, for example, ito. Kasi ito, madadali lang yung values nito. And then just provide mirror images on the other side. So I will show you. If x is, let's say, negative 1. So y equals negative 1 squared plus 4 times negative 1 minus 12. So this is 1 minus 4 minus 12. This is 3 negative 15. If this is negative 15, negative 15 din yung kabila. No need to solve mirror images of each other. Okay? If x is 0, mawawala lang yung dalawa na yan, magiging negative 12 to, then this will be negative 12. You get what I mean? And then if x is 1, it's going to be 1 plus 4, that's 5, minus 12 is negative 7. Tsaka lang tayo makaka-reach sa 0. So, no need to solve. All you need is one side. You can essentially guess the other side. Okay? So let's try to graph this. Haha, but it's outside of the graph that I picked. I am so sorry. I will just adjust over there. Ayan. Adjust na lang natin siya. And then I will continue this. Hopefully. 13, 14, 15, 16. So we have negative 2, negative 16. So negative 2x. It's right over here. And then we have negative 1 and negative 3 at negative 15. So boom. And then boom. And then we also have 0, negative 12. 0, negative 12 is here. And then 4, negative 4, negative 12 is there. We have 1 and negative 7. 1 and negative 7 over here, which means ang katapat niya would be right here. Negative 5. And then our intercepts would be at negative 6 and positive 2. And then, let us connect the dots. Para lang tayong kinder, magko-connect the dots lang tayo. Yay! And that's it. That's your graph. You label properly. And then, you're done. Okay? Okay.